Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. This is Morning Tea. How's everybody doing? Cheers. It is Tuesday, November 8th, 2011. How's everybody doing today? I hope your Monday started with good vibe, good energy. I hope everybody's doing well. It is Taco Tuesday, and yes, folks, I will be getting tacos at Laguna Feast this morning. Actually, and I will be having lunch at the Chakra Shack with my friend Michelle and my friend Julie. So if you guys are in the Laguna Beach area and you want to grab some lunch, stop by Laguna Feast, grab some tacos, and then come join me over at Chakra Shack on Pacific Coast Highway for some lunch. That said, I am glad to be back. I'm glad that actually yesterday after doing morning tea was the first time I felt back to normal since I got home, and I think it's because I missed that interaction. I really do enjoy these mornings. I, I've said it before and I'll say it again. As they're for you guys, and I do this because I want to do it for you guys, and I want to put some good vibe and good energy out there. But it's also for me. It charges me up, and right now I'm getting chills as I'm talking. It charges me up because it makes me feel like I've done something productive in the day, and it sets the tone for the rest of the day, which is what is the topic today. The topic today is good for nothing. Sounds negative, but let me explain. When I was in rehab, we had a thing that was called a good for nothing. It was an action that you did. A good for nothing is when you did something for somebody without them knowing. For instance, in the house, if it was your day to empty the dishwasher, somebody would come behind you and unload it for you, and by the time you got to do your chore, it was already done. Or our roommates, we had three bedrooms in the house, and sometimes you would get up to go to the bathroom and you'd come back and your bed was made. Now, in my bedroom, there was only three people. So it could be only one of two, and if somebody was out of the room, well, it was obvious who did the good for nothing. But then also, you would walk by the washer and dryer, and if somebody's laundry was done washing, you just toss it in the dryer without them knowing. Or if the dryer dinged and you were nearby, you would fold up their clothes, and by the time they got back, it was already done. So it was easy to do good for nothings for people in the house because we were all there and we had the time to do it. But how about doing a good for nothing for people that you don't know? How about a good for nothing for people around you? How about a good for nothing people that you work with? We're so caught up sometimes, and I'll include myself. We get so caught up in the daily things that we forget that sometimes feeling good about ourselves is doing something for somebody else. We've all heard stories about people who give out roses in the middle of the street or give out hugs, or somebody who paid the toll for like the three cars behind them on the toll. But okay, so maybe you don't have the financial means to do something that elaborate, but it can be as easy as holding the door for somebody. How many times do we walk into a store and we just forget to hold the door for somebody? It's as easy as doing that. It's as easy as if you see somebody at the grocery store carrying their bags and maybe they didn't get the cart, helping them get their groceries to their car. It's as easy as smiling at somebody, saying hello. It could be that 50-cent tip that you leave for your barista when you get your coffee in the morning, wherever you go. There are simple little things that you can do just to make people feel better. How about this? If you are a frequent shopper at a coffee shop and you usually leave that 50 cents, a dollar tip in the jar. How about this morning when you go to work, have a little note and say thank you for your service, or thank you for my hot coffee every morning, and you dump it in the tip jar. Now I know people will use sarcasm and say, oh, well, they're not going to appreciate it, but you never know until you try. You don't even have to sign your name on it. Just drop it in. If your office orders lunch from the same place all the time, how about sending them a card with the tip saying thank you for the lunch that you give us every day? It's those little things that add up, and I will guarantee you that it becomes addictive. The more you do little good for nothings, and mind you, yes, I know they'll know that it's you that did it, but it's about filling your heart up, lighting up that fire within you, and once it's lit, it just radiates. I assure you. Now, this topic came up because a friend of mine that I had lunch with yesterday told me about a good deed that he did for somebody else. Um, long story short is he helped somebody get something out of pawn that was pawned that was very valuable to them. Now he could afford to do that, so it was great, but it doesn't have to be that elaborate again. Good deeds can be small. It's a note, it's a thank you, it's doing the dishes for your wife before she gets home from work, it's prepping lunch, uh, or making dinner, it's making the beds. If you live with somebody, it's making the beds, it's vacuuming. I live alone, so there's nobody here to do. And if you could see, okay, that right over there, all my laundry is on the floor. So if you want to come to our apartment and fix my laundry, that'd be awesome. Come and fold my clothes, that'd be great. But just use your imagination. It doesn't have to be so elaborate. A note, a thank you, a post-it, a good job, an email, a message, anything. Just to see people, even if you can't see them, but you know that that's going to cheer them up, and it's going to make you feel better. So with that, we're going to start. I've got some new cards today, and these are called the Ascendant Masters card. Can you see that? And these are new cards that I got. So we're going to use these because we used the Angels last season, so we're going to use these this season. And it says Persistence. Can you see that, guys? Persistence. Be persistent in whatever you want to achieve. If there's something that you've been working on that people have told you this is not going to work, it's going to fail, you're bumping into a wall, ignore them. Find a way. If it's something that you're really passionate about, something that you feel really intense about, something that you think you can achieve and you can accomplish, keep going forward. Do not stop until your own voices and your heart tells you that you have gone as far as you can. But otherwise, don't take no for an answer. Keep persisting. Keep going after what you want. And then our soul reminder card for today is live your dream, dream your life. So there you go. How's that? Persistent. Keep persisting. And I'm sorry. Be persistent in your dreams. Be persistent in what you really want out of life, and keep going forward. Today I want to send a shout out to my friend, my buddy David. David and I, David's a good friend of mine. We met before I went on vacation, and we just started to reconnect. Had a great conversation with him yesterday. Really got us intense. We went and had an aura reading together, which was awesome. It was really something cool to sit down as friends and kind of compare where we were and how we can help each other achieve a better chakra balance and how to spread our aura. One of the cool things was that the medium that was there told us that we had really big auras, and well, I'll show you my aura if you show me yours. But anyway, with that bad joke, thank you, David, for hanging out with me yesterday afternoon. It was really awesome to see you and hang out, guys. With that, be persistent. Be persistent. Do something good for somebody today. It doesn't matter how big or how little. Just as long as it's like adding a piece of fire, of wood, to your fire, and let that fire burn brighter and stronger. So have a good one, guy. Happy Tuesday. I will see you at the Chakra Shack today if you guys decide to make it by. Love you guys. Glad to be back, and I'll see you tomorrow.